god! Oh my god! Let's get things started. All right, we're going to do a final leaderboard update for Season 20 before we start cranking some races. This is the week for scrambling to get to your top 50 spot. For those of you who don't know what's going on with the top 50, you will be getting Gemrons or little leaflets added to your Gemrons. The Gemrons are what Jeets has. You can see he doesn't have a top 200 global rank this season, but in the past season, he has. So he got points towards his little Gemron, which is this bubble-looking thing, as you can see. We explained that all on this week's video. Make sure you check it out. As for what it all comes down to, it is for this Gemron little frame that goes around your global rank season to season. All the top 50 get it. Make sure you follow that YouTube. Thank you, Electric Sheep. And this is the video for the Gemrons. A short little instruction video. And then we're going to put out a new, longer one for this week's episode as well. Okay. Let's look at the final look at the leaderboard earlier this afternoon, Wednesday, around 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Racer Leaderboard. Killspree Maniac, 138,124 points. He obviously has gained a few more points since that time. That was about, I would say, 3 hours ago. Raz Grizz, 127,401 points. Chiliad in third, 120,402 points. Pat is sitting at 118,840. Vince around 105k. Peridot 102k. Highway just a little under 100. I dare say he's got enough time. You know, we're only on Wednesday, so he'll probably break 100 easily. Same thing with Vape. Vape is sitting around 95k. Mad Dog is sitting on 93k. And Paul is sitting at 87k. So with only a few days left, it's looking pretty solid at the top, at least as far as the top 10 go. Paul is about the same, though, as McGill, who is sitting at 87k 600. He's about only 100 in front. That's like a day's difference. Do remember that because of the way the Gemron point system works, you will be getting more points for finishing in the top 10. So it's the difference between 7 points and 5 points in the top 10. So that's 2 Gemron points. That's pretty big, all things considered. You get 14 for finishing one, 11 for finishing second. Third, you get 9 points, right? 4th through 10th, 7 points. 11th through 5th, 5 points. So it's a 2-point difference. So 10 to 11 seems kind of harsh. Not gonna lie. You're probably like, oof. So you don't want to. That's still a competition. Streamer Leaderboard. LT Digillusion with 670,224 points. He's followed by Vibbles with 364,224 points. Kibbles, who's got 381,430 points. Then there's Sin, Almost Yeti, Z Carmela, Iguana, Sir Cryptomine, Panda, Ms. Waffles finishing off the top 10. Keep in mind the top 3 at the end of the season will be getting their emote in the game. Total races for the season. LTD Digillusion at the top with 14,187 races ran the season. Sir Cryptomine, 12,941. Vibbles, 12,814. Followed by Sin, Mackard, Iguana, Almost Yeti, Kibble, Panda, the Tony Blacks, finishing off the top 10. You could see there's definitely a correlation between how many races you crank and then how where you are on the leaderboard, right? There's definitely a correlation to that, but it's interesting to show how, like, having a larger amount of viewers and marbles consistently, as well as a lot of races, makes a difference, right? And LT's a big example of that. Even though he is running more races, it doesn't account for the fact that Sir Cryptomine is not as high up on the leaderboard, per se, in the top 3, even though he cranks more races than Vibbles, right? by like 100. He's around the same, right? But he's out cranking people, but he's not necessarily in the top 3 of the leaderboard outside of total races, right? Okay, some statistics. All right, you can see all the way, we are in week 8, all the way over there on the right. Streamer XP, Kibble this week earning a total of 10,719 points. LT earning a total of 95,004 points. Headsnap around 2,000, but he's taking it easy, as we've been saying. He will be back next season. Vibbles, 45,000. Sin, 54,000 this week. Estimated average on a day, you're looking at about 1,500 XP a day for Kibble. LT is about 13,572. Headsnap 314. Vibble 656. Sin 7,716. Okay. XP a day. Ooh, Sin. Sin is pushing this last week. You could tell he's up a whole 1,000, more than 1,000 XP this week. LT, you could say he's pushing too. You know, LT has been like so consistent, right, for most of the season, and then these last couple of weeks, he's added even more. That could be. Now, whether that's because he's streaming more, which I don't know if he is per se, or more players are getting in his races, therefore it's actually earning him more points, is also a possibility. That'd be an interesting case study. I love studying LT. Okay, let's see. Total streamer races. Kibble ran 169. LT 1,734, consistent across the board throughout the whole season, it looks like, as total races go. 52 for Headsnap. Vibbles 1,130. Sin ran 1,283. Sir Crypto 1,079 races this last week. Kibble about 24 races a day. LT 247. A consistent same amount of races that he's been running. Headsnap 7 races a day. Vibbles 161 races. Sin 183 races a day. Sir Crypto 154 races a day. So you see the level of consistency. See, this is what's telling is that actually LT is running the same amount of races, but he gained more points, which in my opinion leads me to believe it's just there's more marbles in his track than in his games and in his races. So therefore, it's actually earning him a little bit extra more bonus XP. On top of something else that's not commonly talked about, which is the rolling day bonus, meaning every single day you've played in a season, you earn a little extra point of experience for a streamer. So if you've been streaming every single day, which LT does stream every single day, by the end of the season, that rolling bonus has built up for a whole 2 months and a whole season now. So he has more of a higher rolling day bonus than anyone else because he's streamed every single day of the season. A little something people don't know about. And I'm not even quite sure how much the rolling bonus is, but it's obviously more significant at the end of the season than it is at the beginning, right? So you really see the effects of it towards the end. It's amazing. I love it. I love studying this stuff. I'm just such a huge nerd. All right? Let's crank some races. Thanks, guys.